Changing the outlook of goal setting. Welcome back to Success Leaves Clues. If you're anything like me, for the first 35 years of my life, is I would goal set and be like, okay, I want to hit 375. I want to be a first team all conference. I want a 3.7 GPA, and I want to be, MVP of the league. Great, awesome. Okay, I wrote them down, and then what? Okay, well, think about this now what we need to do is we need to start to have the goal at the top of the page, and then at the bottom of the page is us. And think about a roadmap, okay, of what are we going to do to get there, and what are the stops we need to stop at to help build character, to help build the work ethic, to help all those things. And let's think about some questions like, okay, if our goal is the MVP, what does that really look like? What are some characteristics of a recent MVP, right? What were some of his stats? What were his training like? What does he look like? What was his speed? So on and so forth. And then what were his habits? What was his body language? What articles could we read about his mindset? Like, was he the first one at practice, last one to leave? How much time did he actually invest? Like, what does it actually take to be MVP? Like, the answers are out there. We just got to dig a little bit and find out the characteristics of that MVP. And most people just stop at writing the goal down. I'm going to be MVP at the top of the page. And then they just kind of work like everybody else and hope that talent helps them and go for that. But the intentional ones, the dude that actually becomes the MVP, he's got that roadmap dialed in and he's very intentional about it. And as I said before, is if you do what everybody else does, you're going to get the same result as everybody else. But if you do things different with more intent, then you're going to separate yourself. And so we have to prepare for what we want to get. And show me your behavior. Show me what you did yesterday, and I'll show you where you're headed tomorrow. That's the bottom line. If you stack those days of good habits, in the end, we're going to compound them, and we're going to be that MVP. Hope this one helps. Write your goals down, and then write the roadmap to get there.